The Lynx has been the backbone of the attack helicopter function that the Navy has had for the last 40 years. It's the weapon-carrying aircraft. It's the protection for frigates, destroyers, task groups, and has really been the teeth of the Fleet Air Arm in that attack role over its whole time in service.
I've been flying the Lynx for about 28 years. I've got about 5,000 hours worth of Lynx time. I've been all around the world.
I started flying the Lynx in 1986. I've been flying it now for just over 30 years. I haven't stopped flying it really.
It was obviously designed from the ground up to do the job that it does on board, hence its size. It's got loads of clever aspects like the simple folding head, the folding tail, the deck lock to hold on the deck in rough weather. It's also adaptable, so we've modified it to meet certain tasks throughout the years, and it's never let us down.
The Lynx for over 41 years has been of paramount importance, being the eyes and ears of the fleet, but also the teeth of the Fleet Air Arm. So it's been a weapon system, an asset that's completely integrated into a frigate and destroyer, operating with success all the way around the world.
The operations that the Lynx has served on in the last 40 years, pretty much straight after it came into service, it was embarked in the Falklands Task Force and used down in the South Atlantic. It was then the weapon carrier in 1991 for the first Gulf War, where it was responsible for sinking most of the Iraqi patrol boat fleet. And it is then being used through all of our operations in Iraq and also in Afghanistan for our Army colleagues. But in other aspects around the globe, in human disaster relief out in the Philippines, and it's been used for evacuation operations in Lebanon and also for anti-piracy a lot in the Indian Ocean and around the north coast of Somalia.
Over 41 years, that's an awful lot of hard work that the aircraft do. It has now got to the end of its life and it's being replaced by the exciting new aircraft, the Wildcat.
The decision to replace the Lynx with the Wildcat has really been around its age. It's an analogue aircraft, something that fought through the Cold War. The Wildcat brings in the digital age, so even though it looks the same, actually when you fly the aircraft, the capability it gives you as the operator is way in advance of anything we in the RN have had before, and it will bring a capability to the Navy that is unseen within an attack helicopter.
The Lynx's reputation is it delivers at sea in rough environments, rough weather, and in a really challenging maritime environment. Some of those design features which were incorporated in the Lynx have now been transferred across into the Wildcat, and so it makes it ideal to operate in that environment at sea.
Thoughts on the Lynx coming to the end of the service? Very sad really. In some ways happy that it's made it so long in service. But it has achieved so much over the years that it's really sad to see the aircraft go.
Although it's only metal and rivets, the people that work on it and the friends that everybody's made because of this aircraft have certainly had a huge impact on my life, and I know it's had an impact on other people's lives.
It's something that we, and certainly my generation, and even guys who have been in the Navy for 35 years, it's all we've been used to. It's been that aircraft that has operated in all weathers, day and night, off the back of frigates and destroyers, from war zones right through to long exercises and deployments of 9 months away as part of a ship's company, operating at the top end of warfighting. So it is a sad day, but it's also a celebration of what it's achieved. It's been in all conflicts, in all weathers, and it really has been the workhorse of the Fleet Air Arm.